Hey guys, Angel here. Today we'll be building the USS Vestal. Actually, I have two versions of this, but I'll show the change in this in the very end of this. But to start off, she is 80 long, front to back, 30 high from under the water to the top of the mast, 9 wide, and that is from one side to the other. Actually, I'm wrong there. It's actually 11 wide. It's got this bit and that front at the side of that gun, or front of that gun. But however, depth is 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. You can raise it up a layer if you want that red layer showing. I'd probably say not to, otherwise it'll be not enough underwater. But however, let's get into it. Okay, so first you want to find your place. For me, I pick here for some random reason. But however, then you want to grab your red. Because it's starting with the underwater layer, you also have your red layer first. So what you want to do is for layer 1, you're going to have 3. And what's that 3? You have 6, 3, 4, 6. 6, yep. Then you're going to have a 51. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 51. And once you have your 51, you're going to have 1, then a 1. Then you're going to do the exact same on the other side, and then fill that in. And I'll see you on the next layer. Alright, we're on to layer 2, but first, what you want to do, you're going to come down to the back, and you're going to leave 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, and then you have a 3 on the 8. But also, while you're at it, I forgot to do this as well. So you're going to cut out the bottom 2 there. You're going to put 2 3s in. 2 in, another 3. Okay, so let's head down to the front. Yeah. Now for this layer, what you want is a 1. That's there. Then you're going to have a 2. Come back. You have a 6, 2, 4, 6. Give me a second. That's right, never mind. And then you're going to come out again. You're going to have a 53. So if the last layer was 51, it's going to be 2 on each end. So you pretty much just drag this all the way back. And then you're going to 1 over. Now, other blocks you're going to need is your gold block. I use chiseled stone for mine. I'm going to put 1 in there. 2, no, excuse me, 2. And you're going to have 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Then what you're also going to do is you're going to go here and then back 1. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go this, go the props in. I'm going to do it on both sides as well. In the back, the tail section, thin, like that, I'm going to build it up to another 3. So that is pretty much this layer. And what you're going to do is you're going to do it on the other side as well. and I'll catch you on layer 3. Alright, to start layer 3 off, what we're going to start with is a 2. We're going to have a 1, a 2 again, and then a 6. 2, 4, 6. Then this one is 53. And then drag it all the way back. All the way back. There comes overhang by 1. Okay, after 53, I'm going to have the 1, 1, 1. And then this one's going to be 3 plus. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I made a mistake. Let's take all this off. This is actually in line with that one. So that one is 53. I had in mind that this was 51. So I was going on. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put 1, better, 3 go across. Pretty much bring it back to there. And then we're going to add 3 in the back. That is the end of layer number 3. Okay, so now we're on to layer number 4. So to start this off, we're going to have a 2 going across there like that. It sits on top. Then we're going to have a 1, another 2, a 6, 2, 4, 6. Then this one's a 53. No, this one's a 55. Actually, that's a 60 actually, not bad. So when we bring it here, and not here, when we bring it back here, we're going to add 10. If you're counting this, which you should do, I'm going to redo it on this side, make sure, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. Good thing I recounted that. I was about to put 10 on the end of that. So that one's 60, then that's the 66. 3, 4, 6. Then we're going to have a 3, a 2, and a 1. And that one goes by 3. So we're going to do the same on the side. I've cut straight into the back bit, which I was hoping to avoid, but it happened. Then we got a 3, 2, and 1. And what you want to do is you want to fill this whole back bit in. Fill it any way you want. You can do it like I'm doing. You can do it how you want to do it. But after this, pretty much is the end of the red layer. So once you fill this in, go ahead, throw your red wool away, get your black wool out. Well, I shouldn't really say wool. Get your black block out, because I'm not actually using black block, I'm using bedrock. But, however, copy that on the other side. I threw that away when I needed it still. Yeah. Do the same on the other side. Then throw your red wool away. Get your black wool out. And I'll see you on the next layer. Okay guys, I actually made a mistake. What you want to do to fix this is to cut 6 off the end. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. And you pretty much just want to get rid of this. I was all the way at the end of the black layer when I realized the thing I realized earlier. So pretty much you want your layer to look like this. This gold block will come in line with that. I accidentally put 6 on the end, that's my bad. Doesn't matter, it was an easy fix, lucky for that. But however, I'll get you on the black layer. Alright guys, starting off with layer 5, we're going to have a 2, which is directly on top of the last layer. This pretty much is the same as the last layer, actually I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. 2, 1, 2, 6, drag it back all the way to the end, so it's actually 60, not 66. And it pretty much comes all the way back here. Then 3, 2, 1, exactly the same as last layer. We're going to copy it onto the other side as well. And you don't need your black until you get to the top of that funnel. But besides from that, that is the red and black layer done. Let's get on to the grey section. Okay, for this next grey section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into 4 parts, or 3 parts actually. I'm going to have the front, the middle, and the back. This is just for this base design bit, which goes from here, across all the way to here. But, however, let's get into it. So to start off, you're going to have a 2. Then off the front, you have a 3, then off the front, a 2 going up. There will be 2 blocks, these 2 blocks here, or 3 blocks I should say, will be on their own till we get to the top section. You'll understand what I mean. But for layer 2, what we want is a 2, a 1, a square, and it should look like that for now. It's just, yeah, okay. And with that front bit, that goes like that. Oh, no. Goes like that. Goes a 2, and off the front goes 3, and then by itself 2 go. My bad. Okay, so for the third section bit here on the front, what we want is 2 going up, and off the front of that we want a 3. Okay, so it should be a 2 and then a 3. Then off this bit here, we want a 5, 2, 4, 5, 5, a 3, 4. So I'm just reading this at the same time. 5, a 3, a 4, a 3. I'm just gonna chuck this next bit on while I'm at it. 3. 3. It should look like that. So there's 5, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. I should actually chuck these bits in here while I'm at it. So it should look like that. It should be a short L with 3 blocks, and then 2 like that. But for this last part, I don't actually have those 2 last blocks with foot. Now, what we want with this is we want a 10. We got 3, 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8, 9, and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then we went A12, which is the same as that. Another 12. 13. And that, for now, pretty much summarizes the front section. So copy that on the other side, and I'll catch you for the next second part, which will be the back end. Okay, so this back section will be pretty fairly simple. But let's start. So we're going to add 2, and then a 3 up. Which will be the first one, 2, 3 on above it. We're going to have a 2, then another 3, but this 3 one will be too long. So it'll be 2, 2, 2, 2. Then this one, this next one, will be 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. The one on top of it will be 14. Pretty much 14 after that. So that's pretty much both the sides. If you're copying it, if you're pausing it between it, you should have this in the middle. I'm just going to fill this in. And once you fill that in, you go 3 in the middle, 3 in the middle, but 2 down, so it'll be 3, then 2, then 1. And then once you've done all that, you're just going to fill this whole section in here. And that will be pretty much the grey section done, the whole main part. Then we're going to get into detailing on, not really detailing, I should say detailing, we'll do that last. But we'll get into the island bit in the middle and the 2 poles. And we'll finish this off. Okay, I'm going to bring this back down to the front, and what you can do, I'm just going to quickly finish off this this section area. Look at 2, 4, 5, a 6, and a 7. We'll do the exact same top 2, 4, 6, 7. Do that on both sides. Once you've done that, bring your block of wood, whatever you choose, all the way from here to the back. And I will catch you in the next part, which will be probably the front. Do the front, and then the back. I'll show it on this because it'll be easier. Do this front section here, then the back, and I will split this into 2 parts. The lifeboats and the back section, which I'll bring in the life from the very end of that lifeboat there. The very end of that lifeboat bit to this funnel. Well, to here there. Go for the back. Then this bridge section. Actually, I'll probably do the bridge section first. Bridge section first. Jeez. Fuck me. Sideways. Anyway, and then we'll do the towers because they're pretty simple. Anyway, I will see you on this front bit. Alright, so let's carry this on. You're going to come to, you're going to leave 1 gap, bring this up by 2 on both sides, and then this will be an 8. It'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6, 7, 8. And you're going to drag across. But also what you want to do at the same time is get your fences out. So it'll be 7 fences, 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to block 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Then you're going to grab your staircases and your half slabs. Remember, if your staircases, you're going to go behind that block. I did that wrong, so it's a block out of it. So it goes in line with that. So it'll be sitting on this. I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain this, but it'll be sitting in line with that. Then what you want to do is fill this in, fill this whole section in, grab that so make it quicker. Fill the section in. Put it in the graphs and cobblestone. That. So you're going to chuck your cheese sandstone block there. And grab all your fences. Right, not that much. You want to drag it around pretty much. You can drag around the outside. If you want, by the way, if you're wondering why I keep saying okay and shit, it's because during this time I'm pausing the video pretty much as well. Okay, so what you want to do is, that was not an exception, that one was just going to say it. Now what you want to do is actually cut this front fence and then you'll leave a 2 space gap. You put 2 half slab squares, and then you grab your block, and leave a gap, and that. And you're going to chuck your half slabs on top. Then you're going to grab your cobblestone wall, and I'm bringing this up 3, and that is pretty much your front section is done. Now we're going to get onto this back section bit here. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring this back 14, these fences. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2, 4. Yep. You're going to wrap it around to the other side. Mm, 10, 12, 14. Now, 2, 4, 6. I apparently have 15. We count the same stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 8. I know what it is. It's this bit here. I was like, yeah, something just doesn't add up. I've made a mistake on there. I'm pretty sure you probably haven't made it. No, actually, hang on, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Then what you want to do, once you get 14, you count this again, just make sure, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so now what we're going to do is you're going to put a plus like that, and we're going to trap it. And you're going to chuck in the flagpole, which will be the same as the front, 3 iron fence posts, leave a 4 space gap. You're going to put 3, 2, that. You're going to fill this in with dark wool. Dark grey wool, I should say. I feel like I just say grey wool because I don't know if I can get up my ass for that. Yeah, so if you've done it before, you'll know exactly how to do this. I use close down the site normally, but I couldn't bother replacing a block. Replacing a block foot. But Really anti-air gun. Then just put it check. I have less. I can't do 2. We're going to have 2 space block out. Then we're going to have a 4. With a space, actually cut out that block. Put in the space for that. Then another 3. Then what we're going to do, fill this whole thing in. As you probably just saw in the last other ship. Cover that up like that. And then grab the buttons. And drag those along the sides. That. And grab this. That, put them on down there. And then what you're also going to use is put one on the back of there. Like that. And the buttons. And that is pretty much the back section done. Now we've got the final 2 parts, which will be the masts, both the masts, and then the section. That would be in a few seconds pretty much. Alright, so before we get started with this little bit here, I'm just going to point out is this should actually be back a block, for fuck's sake, back a block, so it should go directly there, like that. And then this one, we go up by 3 behind it, and it's 29. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. And it gets down by 3 like that. That gets filled in. Then you're going to have a 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And block like that behind it. On top of it, so you have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. And it goes by 3 and 29. And this pretty much just lays out for the next layer, pretty much. Well, not really next layer, next section, because I'm kind of doing the top grey part in sections rather than in layers. This makes it a bit more easier. Then what you also want to do is with this back here, you're going to have 2, space, 3, and 2. So 2, 3, 2, space in between. Putting this back, these 2 layers back. Actually, I'm bringing this back to the top, in the middle. Then the ones at the side. Back. And while you're at it, copy it on the other side as well. And I will see you for the next part, pretty much. Okay, so I made a slight error when I deleted this block before. It's actually meant to be like this, so it goes 2, then 1 up. I knew this is meant to be 14, I just didn't click on it when I deleted it before. So it should be, where did I get 14 from? Go 2, 1, oh, 14 on the fences, my bad. And then it goes 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. So go like that, so that was my bad. I take full responsibility for that one. But anyway, now we get on to, let's start with the bridge. That'll be the easier option pretty much. Now for this bit, what we want to quickly do is we get 2, and then 9, actually we'll keep it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's in line with that. I'm going to go across to the other side. I'm going to fill this in Actually, I'm going to fill this bit here. There's no point doing the other bit underneath it. Actually not. Fuck it, let's do it. Then we're going to drag this back. Then put that there. Do the exact same on the other side as we did before. Grab your fences, fill in there. Do it on both sides. You're going to grab your arcade stairs. I'd suggest blocks, but this will do pretty much. And what you want to do is you want to leave one gap, one block gap, and it's only one behind it. And then for this bit, it's going to be directly in line with that. Then you're going to fill that in. Do that on the other side, and actually quickly also put in your door. And do that on both sides, and I will see you for this top section bit, which will actually be the bridge, not this bit meaning to be the bridge. Alright, before you go any further, just fill this whole section in. I should have pointed this out the back in the last section bit, but just fill this from the front to the back. But just take a minute and pause the video and then do that. Alright, if you've done that, just then grab your cobblestone fences, cobblestone wall, not fences, they're not actual fences. Technically they are fences, but whatever. And just bring it across the front like that. Yeah, come behind it, fill in behind it, and you're going to go out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Back by 3, 1, 2, 3, and by 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to grab your string, 2. You're going to put 2 bits of string in directly in the middle with 1, 2. And you're going to grab your carpet, put it over top. You're going to do the exact same on the other side. So this bit is going to go there, there. You're going to come in again. You're going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll leave that empty. You go 2, like that. 2 space, then 1, 1 space 2. Then you're going to go block in between. Then you will grab your grey block, whatever you're using. You go 2 like that. You go 1, 1, 2 like that. And you're going to fill this front bit with your glass. Then you're going to come back here, put your door in. This is optional, you can just put a wall in if you want. I figured putting a door in would probably make it a lot easier. Then you're going to grab all your half slabs and you're going to place them straight over the top. You're going to fill this in. Fill that in. Once you've filled it in, you're going to skip 2 blocks on this side. Put one there. You're going to put one there. Then you put one there, one there. Once you've done that, you're going to go to your fence posts. You're going to go 2 on this back one. And the rest are pretty much just ones. We're almost done this bit. You're going to grab your fences, put them there, just wrap them straight down the back. Just like this pretty much. It's real easy. You should know how to do this, but it doesn't really matter. So that's pretty much the bridge is done. One last bit I'll quickly do while I'm here. You're going to grab your door and your stone brick stairs. You put one there, one there, one there. Same on the other side. That. you're going to cut out these 2 blocks, put in the door. Once again, that door is optional. I just chucked it on mine, why not? And actually, while we're here, grab your buttons and your polished andesite. I'm using it in my texture pack. I use polished andesite because it works well. We're going to go 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So when you come to this, it'll be 5, 5, 2, 5, 5, 5. I'm going to do this on both sides. I'm going to skip a block. I'm going to do another 5, 3, 4, 5. These were a self-design by me. It's not actually on the USS vestal. I just chuck them on because it fills the space. But while you're also using a front coat on the front, a skip a block, put 3 buttons. The exact same on the other side. Skip a block, 3 buttons. It should look like this so far. And if you've made it this far, take a break, get a drink, and then come back and finish it off. Alright, so this last section on the top is pretty easy. It's not as actually hard as I thought it would be. Well, I actually didn't think it's hard at all. But so what you're going to do is you're going to, where this door is, onto the back of the bridge, you're going to leave a block. You're going to do 1, a 3, a 1, and you build that up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This whole thing comes up 4. Now overall, this is a fairly easy build. You're going to wrap on top with your black wall or whatever you're using, your black block. Fill that in just so you don't see that grey layer, or do what you want really. You're going to grab your fences, fill it in. You're going to grab your cobblestone wall, bring that up, 1 on top, looks like that. Then while we're here, we're going to go to these long fence lines. We're going to skip 2 blocks, 1/3. We're going to put this gun turret on this side. Same on the other side, you're going to put it in, skip 2 blocks, put it in like that. Okay, now for the lifeboats. This is probably like the most difficult part of the build, just because it's not really difficult, but it's just annoying really. So we're going to come behind this, come to the side, move back a block, put 1 down, put a 3 space gap, so it'll be 3 in that and 3 in that. Then do it like that. On the other side, this side as well. Another 3 space gap between it. Again like that. So it'll be 3 gap, cobblestone wall, 3 gap, cobblestone wall, 3 gap, cobblestone wall. You're going to do that pretty much on the other side as well. And I'm just going to show you how to do one of them really, because once you figure out how to do it, it's pretty easy. Well, once you get the first one, it's pretty easy. So what you want to do is you want to put your half slab of quartz down, and bring that back 5. You're going to put your block on each end, just for now. You grab your stairs, wrap them around pretty much. Well, not really wrap them, but put 1 on each end. Take out that block when it's done. And pretty much just connect them. Grab your wood, well, your standard wood, and just put a line down, gap between it, still what I did there. Then grab your quartz slabs again and wrap them around. And it's pretty much like that on each one. I'll just quickly cut it and then pick up after I'm finished. Alright, so to finish this last bit off here, I just want to delete these 4 fence posts that were actually here, and then we're going to go 2, 4. You make it into a rectangle. Same like down there, it's practically just one of them. You're going to grab your buttons, put it on the sides, and actually head back to the top of this mast. Take off this last cobblestone, put a fence instead. And that is pretty much it. The last bit is the mast, and then I'll show you an optional if you want to make it into a hospital ship. But I noticed on another on another note, I noticed my recording was getting a bit dodgy towards the end back there. So I just let my computer take a little break for a couple minutes, which is why I just said, alright. Alright, now we're on the final part. I should have done this beforehand, but I completely forgot. We're going to need a grey block, fence post, cobblestone wall, half slabs. That's all we need. So both masts are slightly different, so I'll do them separately. Building the same part pretty much, but whatever. So it starts off, we're going to find this little block we put in between these last two on the back. We're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to put one more. We're going to go out. This comes back for 1, 2, 3, 4. But then on the fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to put one behind. We're going to do this on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And above that, we're going to put a 3. Go to the second one and the middle one. And we're going to put 6 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put our half slab down on top of that. I'm going to grab our block. I'm going to put it on both sides, bring it up by 2. Then we're going to get our fences, put them on the sides, our half slabs on top. It makes this a plus sign, then put one on top of that. Then we're going to put 6 cobblestone walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to come down to the third one. We're going to put 3 on each side. Then on top we're going to put 2 fence posts. Then another thing I forgot, you can put down on top of that this is optional, you can put down a little redstone torch. And that is the back mask done. I'm going to go to the front, I'm going to put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Same on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to put a 2 on top. This one goes there instead. And then goes 6, 2, 4, 6. Yep. Then we're going to do the same with the tower. We're going to put tower. We're going to put the blocks around it. Now the rest is pretty much the same as the last tower. And it goes like that. Shouldn't really have to show this bit, but I'll show it anyway. I'm going to have the little control tower. Can't think of the name of it. I'm going to have 6 on top of that. 2, 4, 6. Down to the third. 3. 3, 3. Fence posts. And then light. If you can put that light on the top if you want, I probably won't, but anyway, so this is pretty much done. There is one little optional bit you can put on if you want. Not saying you have to, but if you want to put this on, you can. But what you do is if you want to make it into a hospital ship, just grab your green line and your red. You're going to grab your red. You come to this, you're going to come down to here, which is 3 down. Make it a plus. Fill it in with red. Head down to the back. Make it a plus right here. So it's there, it's right below it. And then what you want to do is just want to grab your green line. You just want to drag it all the way along here. So drag it all the way here. Leave a block. Fill in your greens. And then you're gonna pretty much after that wrap it around to the other side. You're going to do this at the back and the front. I'll do it down the front. I'll only do it on one side pretty much, just for time's sake. This comes around here. You can put this on if you want to make it into a hospital ship. You don't actually have to put this on. The actual ship doesn't have to have it. But you can have it like that. You can even put a third one in 2, 4. You put them there. So that would be what, 2, 4, 6 away from that bit. You put it on. This is just an optional bit. You don't really have to put this on there. I had it on my one over there just for the look of it, but that is completely optional if you want to make it a more hospital ship. You don't have to if you don't want to. But besides from that, this ship is pretty much done. If you follow this tutorial, good on you. If you're new around here, please subscribe. Helps me out. And like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content. Later.